You know how some years, plants just take over the internet? Well, 2026 is shaping up to be a wild one for houseplant lovers. There's a whole new wave of lush, dramatic greenery and colorful foliage making their way into living rooms everywhere. These aren't your grandma's ferns. Think statement leaves, bold patterns, and plants with real attitude. Whether your vibe is cozy minimalism or full-blown indoor jungle, there's something on this list that'll make you stop and stare. I've rounded up the 13 most beautiful, most talked about houseplants of 2026. So yeah, grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's see which one's destined to be your next obsession. Wintergreen berries are making serious waves in 2026, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. With their glossy green leaves and bright red berries that pop all winter long, they bring that perfect festive color when most plants are looking a little tired. They're not just pretty faces either. These little powerhouses naturally freshen the air and thrive in cooler indoor temps, something most tropical houseplants struggle with. According to a few indoor gardening forums and trend reports, searches for wintergreen indoor plant have jumped over 60% since last year, especially in colder states where people want color without the upkeep of flowers. They stay compact, usually under a foot tall, so they fit easily on shelves, windowsills, or even as a centerpiece on your coffee table. Plus, when those berries appear, they last for months, giving your home that cozy holiday vibe long after the season's over. The purple passion plant is the drama queen of 2026's houseplant scene, and it totally owns it. Those deep green leaves covered in soft, electric purple fuzz look like something out of a fantasy movie, and under the right light, they practically glow. Garden centers across the US have reported a 40% spike in sales for this plant since early spring, mostly because it's unlike anything else on your shelf. It loves bright, indirect light and a little humidity, making it perfect for a sunny corner or near a bathroom window. The best part? It grows fast and trails beautifully, so in just a few months, you'll have velvety vines spilling over the pot's edge like a purple waterfall. It's bold, it's vibrant, and it adds that instant, wow, factor to any room without being fussy about care. Anthuriums are holding their crown as one of the most stylish houseplants going into 2026, and it's easy to see why. Those glossy, heart-shaped leaves and striking red or pink blooms look like they've been polished for a magazine cover. They're not just for show either. NASA's Clean Air study listed Anthuriums among the top indoor plants for removing harmful toxins like ammonia and formaldehyde, which makes them as practical as they are pretty. What people love most is their long-lasting blooms. Each one can stay vibrant for up to 8 weeks, and new ones keep coming all year with the right care. They thrive in bright, indirect light and prefer slightly moist soil, so they're low effort but high impact. Interior designers are using them everywhere now, from hotel lobbies to minimalist apartments, because they instantly make a space feel fresh, tropical, and a little luxurious. The rubber plant has officially made its comeback in 2026, and it's bigger, glossier, and trendier than ever. This classic houseplant has that sleek, modern vibe that fits perfectly in minimalist spaces, but it also holds its own in cozy, boho rooms. Its broad, shiny leaves aren't just for looks, they're natural air purifiers, helping remove toxins like formaldehyde and carbon monoxide from your indoor air. With more people focusing on air quality and wellness, searches for rubber plant care have jumped nearly 50% this year. It's also super forgiving once you get the light right. Bright, indirect sunlight and a deep watering every couple of weeks are all it needs. Plus, it can grow from a compact tabletop size to a full indoor tree, giving your home that lush, structured feel without taking over your space. It's low-maintenance luxury at its finest, and honestly, it never really went out of style. Watermelon peperomia is the kind of plant that instantly makes people stop and ask, wait, is that real? And that's exactly why it's trending hard in 2026. It's round, glossy leaves with silver-green stripes look just like the rind of a watermelon, and that unique pattern has made it a social media darling with plant lovers showing it off on shelves and desks everywhere. It's compact, easy to care for, and thrives in moderate light, making it perfect for apartments or smaller spaces. What's cool is that it's also non-toxic to pets, a big reason it's climbing the popularity charts among dog and cat owners. According to recent indoor gardening surveys, watermelon peperomia sales jumped nearly 35% in the past year, mostly because it's both beginner-friendly and eye-catching. It doesn't need constant watering either, just a little attention and it'll reward you with those picture-perfect leaves all year round. The Polka Dot Begonia is hands down one of the most photogenic plants of 2026. it's like nature decided to design her own piece of art. Those angel wing-shaped leaves covered in perfect silver dots look almost painted on, and when the light hits them just right, they shimmer with this subtle metallic glow. Plant shops across the US can't keep them in stock, with sales up more than 45% from last year, thanks to their bold style and surprisingly easy care routine. They love bright, indirect light and slightly moist soil, and if you treat them right, they'll reward you with clusters of delicate pink or white blooms that make the whole plant pop. The contrast of those spotted leaves and colorful flowers has made it a favorite for home decorators and plant influencers alike. It's the kind of plant that instantly adds personality to a room, a little vintage, a little eccentric, and totally unforgettable. The pink polka dot plant is pure joy in leaf form, cheerful, compact, and impossible to ignore. Its bright pink leaves splashed with green look like confetti sprinkled by nature, which is probably why it's become one of 2026's most loved mood-boosting houseplants. It's ideal for smaller spaces or desks since it stays under a foot tall but still delivers a big pop of color. Garden retailers have reported a 30% spike in sales this year, mostly from people wanting something vibrant but low commitment. It thrives in bright, indirect light and likes its soil slightly moist, just enough to keep those colors crisp and bold. What's really cool is that the intensity of the pink actually deepens with the right amount of light, giving you this living color show that changes subtly over time. It's a small plant with big personality, perfect for anyone looking to add a playful touch to their space. The bird's nest fern has quietly become one of 2026's interior design darlings, and for good reason. Its wavy, glossy fronds grow in a lush, nest-like rosette that instantly softens any space, giving off those peaceful, tropical vibes without demanding too much attention. It's a favorite among beginner plant parents because it's tough, forgiving, and actually thrives in lower light spots where other plants might give up. Plus, it's a natural air purifier, helping to keep indoor air fresh while adding that jungle aesthetic everyone's loving right now. Searches for bird's nest fern care have doubled over the past year, especially among apartment dwellers who want something green but low effort. It loves humidity, making it perfect for bathrooms or kitchens, and with the right moisture balance, those fronds can easily stretch over 2 feet long. Elegant, easygoing, and endlessly green, this fern proves you don't need flowers to make a statement. Tradescantia is having a major moment in 2026, and it's easy to see why. It's one of those plants that just can't take a bad angle. With its striped, shimmery leaves in shades of purple, green, and silver, it brings instant color and texture to any space. What makes it even cooler is how fast it grows. Give it some bright, indirect light and a bit of regular watering, and it'll trail beautifully over shelves or hanging pots in no time. Social media is obsessed with it right now, especially the Tradescantia zebrina variety, which has been tagged in over 500,000 new plant posts this year alone. It's super forgiving too, bouncing back even if you forget a watering or two. And here's a fun fact. NASA once listed Tradescantia among air purifying plants that help reduce indoor pollutants. So yeah, it's not just pretty, it's pulling double duty as decor and a natural air freshener. The spider plant is the definition of a timeless classic that's somehow trendier than ever in 2026. This plant's comeback is fueled by its mix of effortless charm and hard-to-kill nature. Perfect for anyone who loves greenery but forgets to water sometimes. Its long, arching leaves with crisp white stripes make any room feel fresher, and it's scientifically proven to help clean the air. NASA's air study ranked it among the best at removing common household toxins like formaldehyde and xylene. What's winning people over again is how generous it is. It produces tons of baby spiderets that you can easily propagate and share, which has made it a favorite for plant swaps and gifts. It thrives in bright, indirect light but can handle lower light too, and it's pet safe, which adds to its universal appeal. In short, it's the kind of plant that never goes out of style, simple, classic, and quietly impressive. The Boston fern is making a lush comeback in 2026, and it's basically the plant version of a cozy green cloud. With its full, feathery fronds and classic charm, it's become the go-to choice for anyone wanting that fresh, lived-in, timeless look. What's driving its popularity again is how well it pairs with modern interiors. People are hanging them in macrame baskets, placing them in bright bathrooms, and using them to fill those awkward empty corners. It's not just about looks though. Boston ferns are powerhouse air purifiers, known to remove formaldehyde and other indoor toxins better than most tropical plants. They thrive in humidity and indirect light, which makes them perfect for kitchens and bathrooms where other plants might struggle. Garden retailers have noted nearly a 40% rise in sales this year, especially among homeowners going for that soft, natural, wellness-inspired vibe. When healthy, those arching fronds can reach up to 3 feet long, turning any space into a lush little sanctuary. Calathea White Fusion is the showstopper of 2026, the kind of plant that looks like it was designed by an artist. Its leaves are painted with swirls of white, green, and soft lavender underneath, and no two leaves are ever exactly the same. It's become a collector's favorite, and for good reason. It adds that luxury plant look without taking up much space. Interior design blogs and plant influencers have been all over it, calling it one of the most photogenic houseplants of the year. It loves medium to bright indirect light, high humidity, and slightly moist soil. Basically, it enjoys a little pampering, but the reward is those stunning marbled leaves that look unreal. Searches for Calathea White Fusion Care have shot up by 70% this year, showing how many new plant parents are adding it to their wish lists. It's a bit of a diva, sure, but when it's happy, it's absolutely breathtaking. The perfect plant for anyone who wants a little elegance in their indoor jungle. Algerian Ivy is quietly stealing the spotlight in 2026 as one of those plants that's both classic and wildly versatile. With its large, glossy green leaves and fast-growing vines, it brings that effortless European charm to modern spaces. It's tougher than it looks too. This ivy handles lower light better than most trailing plants, making it perfect for offices, shaded corners, or stair railings. It's also known for being one of the best natural air purifiers, filtering toxins and improving air quality without needing much maintenance. Garden centers have reported a 35% uptick in sales this year, largely from people looking for statement greenery that's easy to train along walls or shelves. Indoors, it stays lush and full year-round, and with a bit of pruning, it shapes beautifully into hanging baskets or climbing decor. Simple, elegant, and quietly dramatic, Algerian Ivy proves that you don't have to be flashy to make an impact. And there you have it, 13 absolutely stunning houseplants that are taking over 2026, one living room at a time. Whether you're into bold colors, lush greenery, or just plants that make your space feel alive, there's something on this list calling your name. Remember, it's not about having a jungle, it's about creating a vibe that makes you feel good every time you walk in. If you loved discovering these trending beauties, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more plant inspo, and tell me in the comments which one's your favorite, or which one's already sitting on your windowsill. Until next time, keep growing, keep thriving, and keep your home blooming with life.